Hello YouTube, I hope you've all had a fantastic Christmas. Sorry not being on, had a lot on. You know it gets busy at Christmas. Yeah, I had a quiet Christmas, it was alright. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas, I really do. Well, for me, picked up some really interesting stuff. The Avengers Season 6, where Linda Forson comes in. This is my favourite series out of the Avengers. And Linda Forson was my favourite stage companion. Incredibly, I've started watching this. I think I'm on the third or fourth disc now. And I'm really, the nostalgia and the retro for this is pretty amazing. It's a 9-disc set, so there's a lot to get through. So shall we take a look? Let me put reading glasses on, I'm getting older. Right, so I'll put this on. Right, hang on. Here we go. Eyes are now turned bionic. Right, so sexier than Doctor Who, wittier than The Prisoner, classier than The Saint. John Steed and his new secret agent Tara King embark on a string of crime-solving adventures in the final series of the original cult TV series, The Avengers. Just love The Avengers. Yeah, this box set includes the complete and uncut Series 6 on Blu-ray for the first time with a wealth of special features. Special features, over 8 hours of bonus content. I mean, just on one disc alone. I've got disc 1 on now. You've got American end credits for Invasion of the Earthman, introducing Linda Forson promotional trailer, artist screen test, variant end titles for the Forget Me Not, Granada points for the Forgettable Not, which is her premiere episode. Stills gallery. The Forget Me Not is hilarious. You've got the villains running around. There's a traitor in the organisation, and you've got the villain running around. His 2 henchmen running around with Forget Me drug guns, where people are just turning up at stage house, not knowing who they are, and then they all get affected. I mean, this is truly the best of British or English cult TV ever made. I mean, I love 60s TV. I like The Baron, The Prisoner, all that stuff from the 60s. Loved The Champions. I wish that had got more seasons, but The Avengers was definitely up there with The Prisoner. It espoused British class. John Steed, the gentleman secret agent. Tara King, just delectable. She truly is stunning. She's intelligent, witty, funny, and she's also deadly, and that's what you like about her. I mean, they're both equal in what they're doing, and they use whatever they need to do to get the job done, and the humour between them. You can tell there's great chemistry between Linda Forson and Patrick Macnee. It was same with Mrs. Peel, Dinah Regan and Patrick Macnee. In the first episode of the Forget Me Not, she leaves, her husband turns up, and it's hilarious because her husband's a clone of Steed and he's staring out the window. But you can tell, I don't know, his character's really, I think Steed's in love with Mrs. Peel, and he's going to miss her when she goes. But I think Patrick Macnee he said in an interview when she left, he were pretty cut up, you know, because he was so close to her. So we're on the bonus special features, over 8 hours of bonus content. Exclusive audio commentaries with director Roy Baker. Script writer, producer Brian Clemens. Brilliant writer. Split script writer Jeremy Burnham, guest star Veronica Strong on Love All, guest star Jennifer Croxton on Killer, director John O on The Morning After, director Robert Fuchs on Game, Linda Forson stunt double, Child on Non-Date, filmed introduction by Linda Forson, introducing Linda Forson promotional trailer Girl About Town, filmed introduction by director Cyril Frankel, artist test footage to find a replacement for Diana Rigg, Epic cell reconstruction for Series 1. Script: The Springers, The Yellow Needle, The Far Distant Dead, The Deadly Air. UK animated bumper Grenade points for Forget Me Not. Texas extended closing credits, German opening closing credits, and a stills gallery. Wow, that's a lot. I've got disc 1 on now. I've just watched. I ended up watching Invasion of the Earthmen yesterday, and that was just so funny, you know, and I couldn't stop laughing. You know, this crazy plan, what the villain had. But do you remember the film with Sean Connery? Is it Ralph Fiennes? I think it was. Came out in the 90s. I didn't, to be honest, I didn't mind Uma Thurman. I didn't mind the film. It's not this guaranteed, but you know, I did enjoy it. I don't think this could be recreated. I really don't. I think there's been attempts to sort of recreate the magic of the Avengers, but I just can't see it happening somehow. It's a unique programme of its time. For me, it's timeless. I find that 60s, like when they made these series, television was such a new format that their imagination, the creativity was just let loose. You know, that's why you get like Mother, State's Boss, always sat in a weird room somewhere or on a double-decker bus, and they've got ladders. There's always got ladders and phones on ladders, or some kind of artistic mannequins all set up. It's really like that weird sense that comes with it. The villains are just, some of the villains are outrageous. I watched one on my other box set. There was a puppet show going around killing people. You know, you never saw that it was the little puppets, but you never saw the villain. It was somebody behind a Punch and Judy thing, and it was amazing. It just had me hooked. That's the magic of this. I'd love to get this quality back. Would be amazing. So, well, that's the cover. So let's take a look at this. This is the box. As you can see, there's all that. Linda Fawcett's still alive. I think she's 70 now. She was in Star Trek The Next Generation as well, in The Chase. I've always been a big fan. I think she's absolutely beautiful. She's an incredible person. I'd love to meet her at a convention and get her autograph. But for me, definitely season 6 is my favourite, you know, of the early years of the Avengers. I do like the new Avengers with Purdy and Gambit. I'm such a fan of that. I don't know if that's out on Blu-ray. I've got the DVD box set of that, of all the episodes. Do you remember the one with the Nazis up in Scotland, dressed as monks, assassinating people with fishing rods? But I mean, the whole history of the Avengers. I mean, first it were Honor Blackman, then Mrs. Bill. There used to be 3 of them originally, didn't there, in the first season, and Steve wasn't the main character, and then he sort of came in. I mean, truly he is a gentleman, you know. So this is it, 9 discs, going all the way. I mean, this is a lot of bang for your buck, and I'm very happy with this. So, and I don't think I'll be getting through this in a day. I mean, there's more. I mean, 9 discs altogether. So, I mean, I assume, how many episodes altogether? I assume there's nearly 30 episodes. I mean, they really did work on a season back then, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? They really did. So, but see Avengers in Blu-ray quality is pretty spectacular. So that's my view of the Avengers season 6, and don't even get me started on the soundtrack. The music of the opening track, it puts hairs on your back, is just amazing. And on this, the Americans saw different end credits to us apparently, where it's Mrs. Steed and Steed like doing the thing what he did with Mrs. Peel in the credits. They're doing like an equivalent at the end. We got the version, you know, with the cards on the table with the music as it finished, which is sort of interesting. But I'm going to dig deeper into this box set over the next few weeks. You know, I'm 3 discs in, so I do recommend this. And I picked this up in Computer Exchange actually, so I got it quite cheap. So I was in there and I just picked it up and I thought, yeah, because I've got the other sets of this, so definitely. Okay guys, Happy New Year, and I will see you on my next video, which you're gonna like, you know. So I'll get back to the Avengers and I'll speak to you shortly.